Hey everybody, for today's episode we're heading to Mangwon Market. So this market is a traditional Korean street market which has a lot of produce, a lot of seafood, and also a lot of street food. So we're gonna be filling our tummies up today and hopefully I can eat a lot, seeing how I haven't eaten lunch yet, so it's lunchtime and we're gonna see what tasty treats they have there and give you a sneak peek of this traditional market. So we'll see you there. So our first stop is right at the entrance of the market. It's a pretty famous croquette shop, seeing how it looks like the line here extends outwards. So you can get a pretty cheap eats here, 500 won, which is like 50 cents in the US. So there's actually two croquette street vendors here. One on this side, on this corner, and then there's also one right behind there. 잡채 주세요. 잡채. 하나. 감사합니다. The croquette that I got is japchae croquette. So this is like crust on the outside and it's like super fluffy and soft on the inside, and then inside the filling should be japchae, which is like Korean glass noodles with assorted vegetables. So we're gonna take a bite into our japchae croquette. So this was only 500 won, which is like 50 cents in the US. So what you see is like glass noodles, there's carrots in here. It's a little hot steam and it's a little bit oily, seeing how these were just fried. For 500 won though, this is definitely worth it. But we're gonna venture deeper into the market, so what you can expect here is like a lot of produce, a lot of seafood, a lot of more street eats to eat here. So these look like traditional Korean snacks. So clothes here. Also, if you want to buy vegetables, they have vegetables as well. So we're outside the Kalguksu restaurant. It's 3,000 won per bowl. So this restaurant's not very big, but you can definitely identify it. Big orange signs. You'll see two people pulling hand noodles, and then the big 3,000 won sign. So here we have these two guys. They're making hand pulled noodles right here. I think this is Kalguksu, which is like a hand pulled noodle soup. So what you see is the restaurant itself isn't very large, but they can seat probably about 20 people here. So what you do is go in, sit down, and then a lady, one of the waiters will come by and just ask you what do you want, and then we're gonna order Kalguksu, which is 3,000 won here, and then which is like a Korean traditional whole noodle soup, and then they gave us. So our dish just came out. Here we have our Kalguksu, which is traditional Korean hand-pulled noodles. Our side is kimchi, and then you'll need to get your utensils on the side. Chopsticks, spoon. They also have pepper, and I think this is similar to togarashi powder, which is similar to like a spice. Or maybe just be crushed red pepper flakes. And then there's like a spicy chili sauce if you want more spice. So we're gonna take a bite into this. Noodles are like really soft. We're gonna try some of the broth. Let me get some of the seaweed in the broth too. So like I can sort of taste like there's a slight hint of like fish in it. It's probably made with like some fish stock or like anchovies. So like for the texture of these noodles, they're like super soft. Also they're a little bit firm when you bite into it, and I like the texture. It's not like udon or anything, and it's not an egg noodle, but the texture of it is very good with the soup. So I'm gonna finish up the bowl and we're gonna head out to our next street food item. A traditional market, you can expect to see some seafood. Oh, big fish. But in these containers and these tanks, you can like pick your fish, and then I believe they'll cut it up into sashimi for you. So they also have sashimi plates here. This is 15,000 won for a plate. But right after eating kalguksu, we're gonna get is some chicken right behind me. So it wouldn't be a trip if I didn't get some chicken here. They have chicken with a variety of sauces at this location. So they have spicy here, a little spicy. This one, fruit, cheese, and cream. 감사합니다. Okay, so I needed to find a spot where I could sit down and eat this, seeing how there wasn't a lot of room at that chicken section. So here they give you toothpicks. So these toothpicks are used to eat. We're gonna unbox this. Ooh, it's a little bit cold outside. Oh yeah, this chicken looks good. So here we have our super spicy one, and then here's our fruit chicken, and then this is the tteokbokki with like a sweet and mild spice sauce. So what we're gonna do is try each one. Chicken's good, outside still a little bit crispy. The fruit ones, you can taste a hint of orange, and there's probably like another fruit in it. Here's our super spicy one. She said it's really spicy and there's a level down, but we're gonna try the spiciest. Super spicy definitely has a kick, but it's not like a super spicy burn or anything. It just gives you like a really big kick when you put it in your mouth at first. Here's our tteokbokki. So this tteokbokki is different from like the ones in the red sauce. This one has like a sweet sauce around it, and then the sides of the tteokbokki seems like it might have been like pan seared, because the texture of it's like crispy a little bit on the outside, and then the inside is still soft. Don't confuse us with like Korean fried chicken at like a restaurant with the bones and everything. But this one, it's not like she just fried it, so it's not super crispy with the sauce on the outside, but it still has a crisp, because these are like more bite-sized, so the sauce has been sitting on a little bit longer since it is like a street vendor, so they prepare more ahead of time. I'm definitely feeling a little bit thirsty though after eating some spicy chicken, so we're gonna go inside, grab a drink, and then eat some more. Well, I think that's what I want to drink, which is shike. I wonder if I can take one to go. 안녕하세요. shike?
네, 쉽게.
일잔.
네.
So there's like a Korean sweet rice drink. So like in Vietnam, what you'll see is a lot of sugarcane drink, but in Korea you'll see is a lot of shike.
하나 1,000원.
Oh, 하나?
네,
Oh, 감사합니다.
네.
So it's 1,000 won for shike here at the market.
이렇게 나와. 이렇게.
Oh, 이렇게.
네, 네, 찍어요 이제.
Oh, okay. So what the vendor said, show her restaurant. So this is where I'm at, where I got shike, which is the Korean rice drink, and it's like a little sweet, and it's pretty good. So if you're gonna get shike, go to her restaurant. She's the owner right here. This hot dog is lit. I guess this one's like, maybe it's called husky hot dog because they have like a husky doll right here, husky as their mascot, eating one. But this one's a lot different from any of the other kinds that I've had. It's usually when I have hot dog, it's like a lot smaller and more flat. These are like pretty fluffy and crispy on the outside, and the texture is really nice. So what you're seeing is the batter is filled, and then he presses on it to make it flatten, more like a pancake shape, and then it fries, and then it becomes one of these when they're done. So here we have is hot dog, which is kind of like a sweet savory pancake. 감사합니다. So we got ours right here. So usually they put it in these cups and then you can eat it with it so you don't burn yourself because it is kind of hot since it's just like right out off the fryer. So we're gonna eat one of these. Well, you see from this one that it has the brown sugar filling. There's also sunflower seeds in here, and I believe some type of nut in it as well. Okay, so now we're outside the market. Outside the market, there's also a lot of street vendors and also a lot of produce shops, clothing shops. So be sure to check out both sides. Some of the street vendors outside actually give you like some good food too.
플러스 원이고요. 오늘 셀 많이 드리고 있습니다. 구경 한번 해보시면 알고요. 오늘 대용
Oh, this would be a cool spot for a picture, but I can't take a picture of myself. Okay, it wouldn't be a traditional market. We didn't eat like odeng or tteokbokki. We're gonna eat some odeng. So there's like spicy fish cake, regular fish cake, tteokbokki, twigim, which is like assorted fried vegetables. They also have tempura shrimp here as well. But I think from how this works is we just eat and then we pay afterwards. So we have our spicy fish cake. It's hot. Okay, now what you get is a regular fish cake. Let's take a bite of this. It's really hot. Tastes exactly the same as a spicy one, except it's not spicy. You can drink the soup there too if you just grab a cup, grab a cup on the side, and then you can drink the soup if you want. But if you want to eat soondae and like things like liver, hearts, and other animal innards, they have that as well. So I know that one for sure is like soondae. It's like a Korean blood sausage. So they put noodles, a variety of innards inside as well, and carrots. And then what she has next, I believe it's liver or hearts. I'm not 100% positive. I think it's liver. And this piece, I'm not sure what this one is. Somebody would have to tell me. This might be a heart. I'm pretty sure it's heart. Okay, so we're gonna try this. This one's soondae, which is like the blood sausage. We're dipping it in this, I think it's salt and chili pepper. This one's like super soft and gelatinous. Good. This piece definitely is dry. This one is like, I think it's like liver. I've had all this before. It's similar to Vietnamese food, but I think I like the soondae one the best. So usually with this kind of stuff, if like we're cooking it the Vietnamese way, it's prepared like similarly the same way. So we would dip it with like fish sauce, and then I would have a beer eating this. So I'm kind of thirsty right now for a beer. I hope you guys enjoyed the street food tour and Mangwon Market, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't go to a cafe today. So we're heading to a cafe that's actually nearby my hotel. So I'm gonna hang out there, edit videos for a bit, but I'll give you a tour of the cafe and what I ate. So we're outside Cafe Imi right now, which is outside my hotel. The truck that was parked in front of here, the guy was really nice. He like moved the truck. He was sitting in the car, but he moved the truck back so I could take the shot. But we're gonna head inside and I'll show you what I'm gonna order and we're gonna get. So we're outside Cafe Imi right now, so we're gonna head in and then order some desserts and coffee, and then we're pretty much just gonna chill here for most of the day editing videos. But I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna get and then let's go inside. Ooh, this drink looks good. So dessert that they have here, good variety. So here's my aesthetically pleasing plate. So here's my cafe latte, and then this dessert, which I'll get the name for it right after this. We're gonna try the cafe latte first. It's good. Dark, rich coffee with a little bit of cream in it as well. It's good. Now we're gonna cut into our dessert. Unfortunately, I don't know what this dessert is. I have it in Korean, but I probably have to translate it later. But they give you like a little nice rose. This is the first time I received flowers from a cafe. First I'll take this off. I don't think you can eat this. It's paper. But we're gonna cut it straight in half.
지금 내 계획으로 12월 1일부터 시작할 거야. 그리고 그걸 하기 전에 읽어야 되거든요. 다시 처음부터 끝까지. 왜냐면 내 몸과 마음을 글로 바꿔 스위치오는 시켜야 되잖아.
제가 그거 살짝 바꿨어요. 그 뭐지? 그 레지던트를 전공으로 바꿨잖아요. 근데 레지던트를 전공으로 바꿨는데 나중에
Try and be super careful so I don't make the whole thing tip over. Okay.
우리나라 한국 공식으로 다 바꿨대. 수련이 전공의로.
So what I see so far, it looks like it's a chestnut dessert.
다 나의 측근이지만.
Break into it and get a bite.
나 같은 그런 식으로 밥에 잠이 안 하던
아니 그냥
You get like a subtle sweetness, and then you can taste the chestnuts. Crust is really good, the sweetness is very light, and it'll go really well with my coffee.
그래서 그런 순위이지.
It's good. So I've been pretty much sitting here for the past couple hours editing, ordered another drink, Earl Grey drink set. So we're gonna taste everything. But some of it, I don't know what it tastes like. So we'll taste this first. It's like a really light Earl Grey mousse. Probably goes with the cake. We'll try this. I'm assuming this is sugar. Oh, it's so hard. It's definitely brown sugar. I can't stick my fork in here. But I assume it goes in this. So I'll try it first. So there's like a milk foam right here. And then I'm assuming this is my Earl Grey tea. We're gonna pour it in. So I assume with this, you probably mix it. But now we drink it with pinky up because we're fancy. It's good. Yeah, light hint of Earl Grey, and then there's the milk foam is like really light. Then with the cake and cream that they give you on this side, it's really good too. It's like a, I think it's like an Earl Grey cream with some kind of shortcake. But we'll call it a night here. I'm gonna finish this up, finish editing a couple more videos, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow when we start another day in Seoul. Bye.